Hey guys, and welcome to Tube Talk with D. I hope everyone is enjoying their Wednesday, getting over the hump day. But I am going to just hop right into my little 1-2, y'all, because I really feel like it's really unfortunate. It's really ashamed how these children, and at this point, we all know who I'm talking about. Miss Thing, this is not becoming a joke anymore. This is no longer where it's gotten to the point where the conversations that need to be had are serious. When you have allegations, strong allegations involving children in your household, the conversation that needs to be had is definitely serious. I know that conversations like these are taboo. A lot of people have gone through that, but no shade to anybody who has gone through that, but I want to say this. Briana came out here with this whole fake DV story, which was abuse. Whole time her kids are being mentally abused because the things that they saw, the things that they witnessed, some of the things that they went through, majority of their childhood was robbed from them. And it's really unfortunate that those children had to go through that. So if you're wondering why Robert is wanting full custody of his daughter, I mean, that's one main reason why. It's really sad. And it all always seems to fall back on the oldest child, Josh. Just the other night, we witnessed how Sleepy, his biological father, did a video and allowed Josh to be a part of the video bashing Robert. It's no way that you think any adult would condone that. You're using a child. You're using a child, and that's just not cool. Coming from someone who quotes the Bible in everything that they do, why would you involve a minor in adult business conversations, and you may as well say a situation now? That was just not cool, and I feel so bad I feel bad for all of those kids, especially the allegations that are out there, because if they are true, and at this point it doesn't matter if the allegations of what was going on in Briana's household with her children, between her children, it doesn't matter at this point if the allegations are true or not. It doesn't matter. It's been put out there, and that's something that those children know. It has now been made public. Yes, they need counseling. Yes, Briana needs counseling. Yes, Sleepy needs counseling. This is just not cool. It's not cool at all. How would you put your child in the middle of grown people's dispute like this? It was just so heartbreaking to watch, because we know, as Sleepy said, yes, Josh was in the house. Yes, Robert raised all of those kids, dressed them alike. Those photos are not AI photos. Even if they were, it happened in real life. Let's not forget. Let's be clear. Robert raised a family with children Briana already had. And if it wasn't the case, we never knew about Sleepy. We didn't know. As for me, I'm going to speak for me. I thought Robert was the biological dad of all those kids every time they posted a family photo. And there were and still are plenty of family photos from those kids being toddlers all the way till preteen for 6 years. For 6 years. And the things that Sleepy Woken had Josh saying about Robert is totally untrue. Is he cool? Is he out of his mind? He does know that everything. Robert, I record everything. I mean, is he cool though? Because we all know that Robert has taken care of those kids for half of their life at this point. And I know Robert won't, he's not going to respond to a child, but that has to be heartbreaking to him, for him to hear someone that he looked at as a son say that about him. Because kids really don't know early in situations when they're a lot younger what's going on. And I agree with a lot of the content creators who are saying that because Briana was provocative, because of the way she frolicked around the home in front of the children, it did lead them to have promiscuous thoughts, I'm sure, but not amongst each other. So there was definitely some type of parenting dynamic that was missed on Briana's behalf. And yes, she is the one to hold the blame because those kids are in her care 24/7. She is the primary parent. She is the primary parent. All of those daddies need to get their kids or spend more time with them. And Robert is most definitely doing the right thing by trying to get custody of Momo. So now she can't come out here. And how would you feel as a mother that these allegations against your children, and you still come out here shaking your ass online? You still come out here dressed the way that you're dressing, provocatively, gyrating across the camera, popping that pee, dropping it low, twerking. And we know that you have no malice and no feelings about it. We know that. That is the reason why your household, your family dynamic is in the situation that it is right now. And sometimes I feel like there's no such thing as a bad parent, but you can definitely have bad parenting. But in this case, it's not hard to point the finger or point out who and what a bad parent is. That is the only example that Briana has put out here in this atmosphere. It's being a bad parent. It kind of leaves me speechless just to think, because the details have been put out there, what Josh was doing to, the siblings. And if one of the siblings would have come and told, like one of the siblings, they went and told Dawn. Dawn tried to have a talk with Briana. Tell Briana. Briana didn't want to hear shit. What kind of mother are you for somebody to come and tell you, hey, these kids are talking to me, they may not talk to you that way. And they feel like they can't come and talk to her. You know why? Because the only thing that was on her mind was Janelle. A man who spits in her face, flicks boogers on her, hits her son in the chest, makes her choose between her children or him, taunts one of the children's father online with their child. See, this is the kind of man that she was chasing and choosing over her children. A man that was embarrassing her over the internet with other women. A man who tried to trip her while she was pregnant with twins, his twins. A man who favored one child, which was a son, over a daughter. Yet he loves both of them. But Briana took that as, he favors the boy because he definitely wanted a son. She was going to make sure she had a son. And that's just my honest opinion. That is really my honest opinion. We only speak on things that we see. We only speak on things that you put out here for us to see. Robert is not putting things out there like that. Amira being in jail right now is not a whoop-de-doo. It's not a, oh my goodness, this is the end of Robert. This is the end of Amira. This is the end of Robert and Amira. No, it's not. This is actually showing you what a power couple who is building really looks like. Robert is not going to be with her when she gets out. I think they're over and done. They're not over and done. Robert does content. It's what he's always done. It's content. What else could you characterize it as? The man is an entertainer. That's what he does for a living. Entertain. All right? But I just wanted to jump in here with my little 1-2. I see you guys in the comments. Let's talk in the comments. Let's chat. Make sure you guys leave me a comment. Hit the like button. Definitely hit the subscribe button. And I will chat with you guys later. Thank you for joining Tube Talk with D. Have a good day.